Since arriving on the land, I've been focused on building, planning, and working every day trying to make a dream become a reality. But even dreams need balance. Sometimes the best thing you can do is step away for a little while, take a deep breath, and go and recharge. So, it's time for a few days of much needed relaxation. One of the things I've really enjoyed since being here on the land is learning so many new skills. Because before coming out here, there were a lot of things I'd never done before. And now it feels like every day brings a new lesson. Some days are definitely more challenging than others. But there's something really rewarding about standing back at the end of the day and knowing that the progress I'm seeing was made with my very own two hands. And I think that's a big reason why I've been so motivated to get up every morning and keep working. Every board I put up, every project I finish, and every little improvement I make brings me one step closer to turning this raw land into a place I can truly call home. It's exciting watching that vision slowly come together out here on these 40 acres. But as much as I've loved working on the land, I'm realizing that life can't be all work and no play. And since my birthday is here, it's kind of hit me that I've been so focused on projects and building that I haven't really taken much time for myself. Sometimes we get so caught up chasing our goals that we forget to stop and enjoy the journey also. So, I've decided it's time to take that break and go on a small adventure. The shed will still be here when I get back. The projects, the tools, and the to-do list, yep, they're not going anywhere either. Sometimes the best thing you can do is step away for a few days, recharge, and come back refreshed and ready to tackle everything again. I've worked hard. I've worked a lot. And now it's time for a little me time before jumping back into all these projects.
Oh yeah, I'm a professional now.
Hey, little one. Do you think it's time that Mommy takes a break? Because if Mama takes a break, that means you get more of Mama's time. And that means you get to be around Mommy more. Because Mommy won't be so busy. So you think it's time for me to take a break? Yeah? Do you think we should go somewhere and have a little vacation, me and you? And then also, because it's Mommy's birthday, and we should go celebrate her birthday. What do you think? Should we go? Should we go find somewhere? and go? Do you want to go somewhere with some water? Not to drink, but to get on and play in the water, like a lake. Okay. Yes, Mommy. Yes. 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 Okay. Let's go. As excited as I am to take a little trip, there's still a lot I need to do before I can leave this land. One thing I've learned very quickly out here is that you can't just pack up and leave without making sure everything is secure first. With the winds I've been dealing with every single day, I have to make sure everything that could blow away is secured before I head out. And the last thing I want is to come back and find things scattered all over the property. I also need to get the bus ready for the trip. It's kind of funny because when you're living on raw land, leaving for just a few days almost feels like preparing two places at once. I'm getting the land ready to be unattended, and I'm getting the bus ready to hit the road. So it does take a little planning just to leave for a few days. And honestly, another reason I'm looking forward to this trip is because I need a break from this wind. Ever since I've been here, it feels like the wind has been a constant part of daily life. Every morning I wake up hoping it'll be a calmer day, and almost every afternoon those winds start rolling right on through. And I have talked to a lot of locals, and they all say spring is the windiest time of year up here. And if that's true, then I'm ready for spring to be over now. And I know the whole state of Arizona has been dealing with some pretty strong winds these last couple of months, but being up here in high elevation on wide open land seems to make it feel even more intense. Some days the gusts are strong enough that they completely change my plans. I've had to learn how to work around the weather, adjust my schedule, and make the most of the calmer mornings whenever I can. And it's not just the work that's been challenging. Filming these videos in these conditions hasn't exactly been easy either. Between the wind noise, the dust, and trying to keep equipment from blowing over, it's definitely tested my patience a few times. That's why the thought of sitting by a lake for a few days sounds pretty amazing right now. No projects, and hopefully a lot less wind. Just some time to relax, recharge, and enjoy the kind of peace that reminds me why I started this lifestyle in the first place. Well, this kind of sucks. Woke up this morning, had breakfast, came out here, enjoyed the view, because as you guys know, I took a little break from the off-grid property and doing all the work that I've been doing every single day that I've been there, because, well, it was my birthday, and I decided that now was a good time to take a break when it was my birthday and go enjoy some relaxation time and nature and a lake. So I came here to this lake that is an actual campground. Brought my kayak so I could do some kayaking on the lake, which I love to do and enjoy doing. And but even though I'm here, I still have to work. So meaning I still got to edit some videos. So I have been here for a couple of days. Had the laptop put down, the cameras put down, everything, just so I could have that much needed time of relaxation. Today is Wednesday, and I normally put videos out on Thursday and Sundays, so meaning I need to get a video out tomorrow. So I was like, okay, well today I got to get a video edited. So I woke up this morning, had my coffee, came out, enjoyed the view, relaxed a little bit, woke up, had some yogurt and granola for breakfast, and then I sit here to start editing my video, going through all my footage and stuff, and got the laptop out. I noticed the laptop is about to die when all of a sudden all the power in my bus completely goes out. Now I have a solar system on my bus. I have 5 lithium batteries. I have a 3,000 watt inverter, and then I have 1,000 watts of solar on my bus. But the crazy thing is, because I'm at an established campground, which is very odd for me, by the ways, but this is not your typical established campground, so thank God. But since I'm here at this campground, you guys can see I'm plugged in. I'm plugged into their electric box that they have here. So mind you, also, not only did my complete system just shut down, my batteries to my solar system are showing 2%. 2%. So, I have no way of charging my laptop right now to edit a video. And I kind of went into panic mode because things stress me out pretty quickly. My batteries on my bus, by the way, have never dropped below 50% ever. So I don't know what happened. But I do have a good friend of mine that lives about from the lake. From the lake, he lives about 45 minutes away, and he works on solar systems. He does his own solar system. He does people's solar systems. So I called him, and he is very nicely driving 45 minutes now to come look at what's going on with my solar system, because otherwise I'd have to drive probably a couple hours to take the bus to a solar place to figure out what's going on. I know nothing about solar systems. Every time somebody tries to explain it to me, it's like somebody talking to me in a different language. So this is the one thing I could never figure out on my own with solar stuff. I've tried. So anyways, my friend, he's nice enough to come and drive the 45-50 minutes to come check out what's going on with my bus. He's a great friend. I've offered to give him gas money, and he's refused to take the gas money. So it's very nice to have friends like that, especially in situations like this. So now we just wait, and my laptop is down to it's down to low battery, so I can't work anymore either. So the video that I'm editing, I'm just gonna have to wait. It's gonna have to come out till next Sunday. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, because I didn't want to skip a day, because I know sometimes when I skip days and don't post a video, a lot of people get worried. Thank you guys for always worrying about me. So I needed to get something out. So let's wait till my friend gets here and see what's going on with the solar system. So this is where I'm at. This is the beautiful lake that I'm camping right on. And that's the lake that I've been kayaking on every single day. It's been so nice and peaceful. And then today, look at it, it's like glass out there. Like glass. Meaning it's perfect to take the kayak out. But now I got to deal with my home. So my friend should be here soon. Anyways, this is my solar system. So right there this morning when I called my friend, where it says inverter, it was blinking on the low battery thing, and that's what made me check my batteries. And then I couldn't understand why my batteries were so low. 2% is pretty freaking low. There's all my batteries right here. So 5 lithium batteries. There's all my systems right there. Oh, I think I might hear my friend.
Oh, no, that's not him. So yeah, there should have been no reason why this whole entire system, or why my batteries just got drained down to 2%. It makes absolute no sense. I've had this system on the bus for about a year now, and the batteries have never gotten below 50%. Ever. So it's rather strange. Alright. Sit here and enjoy this view while I wait on my friend. Okay, my friend just came, looked at my whole system, and he just left, and I have such nice friends because now I feel really bad. But he gets all the way out here only to come and find out that it wasn't my system in the first place. It actually was the electric box here at the campground. So the 30 amp plug on the electric box went out, and I'm gonna assume it had to go out overnight, because there's no way that it drained my batteries all the way down to 2% in just a couple hours this morning. So it had to happen overnight maybe. And I didn't really have a lot of stuff plugged in. You know, I have this AC unit down here that I've been using, but I didn't turn the AC unit on until probably around 9 o'clock this morning, a little after 9, because that's when it started getting hot. And the AC unit that I have, it draws anywhere between 450 watts to 800 watts of power. Yeah, and I guess if the bus has been plugged into that electric box, and I guess if the plug wasn't working all morning long, I don't know, it doesn't make sense, you know, because I know that living in the bus without it being plugged in and just on this solar system alone, when I go to bed at night, you know, I got my refrigerator plugged in, I got the freezer plugged in, I watch the TV at night to go to sleep, but then when I start going to sleep, I turn the TV off. So when I wake up in the mornings, I'm always down to probably about 85% on the batteries. So this morning I did use my coffee pot, which is a 1500 watt coffee pot, but that only takes away like 2% out of my batteries when I use it, because it doesn't, you know, it's not running for that long. So it is a good possibility, because at 9 o'clock this morning I wasn't getting tons of solar, and there's a tree above me covering up some of my solar. So with it not being plugged in, and if it was down to 85%, and then I plugged my 1800 watt Blue Yeti into my, that's what did it. My 1800 watt Blue Yeti power station that I have here on the bus, it is used for like little things, like my Starlink is plugged into it right now. My water pump to my sink is plugged into it. So that was low, so I plugged that into my wall socket this morning to recharge that back up. And that probably just, because that takes about 1100 watts when it's charging that back up, so that drained my batteries because I wasn't getting any power. That's what did it. Figured it out while I was talking to you guys. Anyways, thanks for understanding that I didn't get like an awesome video out or anything like that. I was in the process, as you guys can see. Here's my laptop, GoPro, and I was in the process of editing, and now I just don't have the time to get a video edited for tomorrow. So this is what you guys get. So thanks for understanding. I will get the video out on Sunday, because the video that I was going to edit is going to be of my trip here at the lake, of me going out on the lake with the kayak. I even took little one out on the kayak. She, yeah, little one went out on the kayak and she enjoyed it so much. She got to ride on a kayak for the first time last year, and when she got on the kayak here at this lake, it's almost like she remembered. She just laid down on top of my life vest and she was looking out at the lake, and her little nose was just going a mile a minute smelling all the smells, and she just laid there and just enjoyed it like she was just relaxing. So I think this was a trip that she needed also, you know, so because mommy's been working a lot for the last 2 months. And then yeah, it'll be nice to get another video like this out to you guys, because that's what I started this channel out with, was you know, traveling videos and all these places that I was going to, and hiking and exploring these places and these beautiful places that I was camping at or being out on the river. And you know, for 4.5 years that's what the channel was about. And now, you know, for the last 2-ish months it's been like, you know, the property, getting work done at the property. So I'm excited to share another adventure video with you guys, and I hope that you guys are going to enjoy that just as much as I'm enjoying the, you know, you guys are enjoying the homesteading videos. It's not really homesteading yet, you know, but you know, the off-grid property videos, getting work done. Because now being here at the lake also, it has made me miss my traveling and camping, going out and doing it and stuff. So I'm really thinking about somehow working in being able to take the bus out on trips or the Jeep out on trips, and maybe go out for a week or two to go camp or go explore some things, and then come back to the property for a little while and get some work done, and then go out again for another couple of weeks. I don't know, I got to figure it out, because being here has made me miss it a little bit, you know. But I also got a lot of work to do on the property, and I'm enjoying doing all that too. So just got to figure it out. It's getting hot now, but I got to wait for these batteries to charge back up before I plug this air conditioner back in. Ooh, it's getting hot. I think today's supposed to be 92 here. So, but yeah. Alright, and then I leave tomorrow. So when I leave tomorrow, I get this lake video edited. You guys can see me on the kayak out there doing what I really fell in love with last year. Last year was my first time kayaking, and I fell in love with it. And then you guys can see little one out there enjoying the kayak too. But since I'm leaving tomorrow, and now I don't have to sit here for a whole day and edit this video, I might go and take that kayak out one last time. Yep, that's what I'm going to go do. Take it out for one last time. Look at this right here. These, hold on, let's get that. That looks like a mountain lion foot. Mountain lion. And the mountain lion was thirsty apparently, and was going to get him or her some water. But look at that. Look at all those bugs on the ground. That is a mountain lion. Pretty sure. Ooh, look at that one. That one goes down deep. That was a big mountain lion. All around in there.